Cage Minds. We got Andres Quintana with us. How you doing, sir?
I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. Well, let's first off start with your last fight, I guess. And you went up to Canada, and your Brazilian foe missed weight, and that's an understatement, 7 pounds. So give us your perspective, your story of how that week and experience went down for you, sir.
That's just bullshit, basically. I mean, I show up. They were good to me at first. They picked me up from the airport. Took me to my hotel, whatever. Asked me how much I'm over. I tell them, about 10 pounds. Oh yeah, you should make it. Yeah, of course I'm gonna make it. I'm a fucking professional. So I go. I'm cutting weight. I'm like fucking literally 2 pounds away. And they come in, they get me out of the sauna. They're like, hey, you need to stop cutting weight now. Like, the fucking mean I gotta stop cutting weight? I was like, it's a fucking title fight. I was like, I'm gonna make weight, And I'm like, I need to make weight. I was like, they're all, no, your opponent's coming in over. I'm like, the fuck, you mean he's coming in over? How much over, And I jump on the scales, I'm 45.5. I have a half a fucking pound left. And they're like, well, you need to drink a little bit of water, and all this bullshit. And so he comes in and he's fucking 7 pounds overweight, and like, I'm wanting to take it, but I call Coach Trell and Coach Ray, and obviously they advise me not to take it. I mean, I'm there by my fucking self. I show up to fight. I'm not there to fucking. I'm professional. I expect this fool to make weight, so I don't know. And so Coach talks me out of it, not to take the fight. I was like, yeah, I mean. You're the coach, you've been doing this for 20 plus years, so of course I'm gonna listen to him. So I don't take the fight, and the promoter starts coming in like, oh, you don't take this damn fight, we're gonna cancel your plane flight. I was like, give a fuck, what you cancel? I was like, do what you gotta do, I'm gonna get home regardless. I was like, fuck, I don't really care. So top it all off, I had a shitty ass trip, had to pay for my taxi back to the airport. They didn't end up canceling my plane ticket, so it's whatever. I didn't get paid $1. So
you didn't get paid for showing up and for you being professional, being on weight?
Not at all. So basically, I paid to go out to Canada. I lost money going.
So what was their ridiculous promotion name? Something Knockouts?
Hard Knocks 51.
Hard Knocks, I guess. Screw that promotion. Yeah. That will go up in the nightmares of your experiences with the promoter, yeah. I guess.
They were bitching because I was main event on TV, so they were bitching about that. Oh well, we can't afford to lose
a main event fight.
Lose this main event fight on TV. I was like, well, fuck. I mean, you guys aren't paying me that much, so I mean, what the fuck? It doesn't matter if you give me 25% of this purse. It's fucking gonna be a few $100. I'm not gonna fuck. I ain't even here to make money. I'm here to fucking win a world title. So fuck them.
And then the guy, did you have any interaction with your opponent or his camp with all of this going on, or was it all just through the promotion?
No, he comes up, he doesn't speak much English, and he tells me sorry. In broken English, he tells me sorry that he was on a plane. Motherfucker, I was on a plane too. Like, do you not know what fucking time it is? You know you gotta make weight. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. It don't matter.
Okay, now moving on. One door closes, well, slams, breaks, out of fucking some ugly shit. Yeah. But now we move on to a new door opening with Combate America. I think I said that right.
Yeah, Combate Americas. So
and now, have you signed fully with them? Is this a multi-fight deal?
I signed a 5-fight deal, 1.5 years. So I mean, they've been treating me well, and paying me well. So so far so good. Been on good terms. They always check up on me, let me know if I need anything. They keep me up to date. I mean, oh, you need this medical, this. They're all around great company.
Coming off of the Ultimate Fighter experience, you were floating around. So does this give you some reassurance again that you're in a promotion, that you're heading in that right direction, that you're not sitting here in effing limbo having to take these calls from ridiculous promotions?
Yeah, man. I mean, and then plus on top of that, I know what I'm gonna get paid. I don't gotta haggle for my money. My management team Iridium, did a great job. Getting paid well for this, for Combate, and I appreciate that.
And one last note then on that last camp, what did you take away from it? You did get a camp, you did get some new skills or new tools you picked up, so were you able to take some stuff away from it besides a ridiculous trip to Canada?
Well, I was coming off of a real bad motorcycle accident. I had flipped my ATV, and I was in the hospital for a while. I mean, shit, I couldn't even walk for a few weeks, so it was getting back into the flow, getting back my body used to back to training. my body was real beat up. I had surgery on my ankle. I broke my nose. All these scars on my face didn't even come from fighting. From me flipping my bike. I live life 100%. I'm full throttle. I don't do anything half-ass. If I'm gonna have fun, I'm gonna have fun.
So you're back on that ATV?
Yeah, I was back on the bike 4 weeks after I got out of the hospital, I believe. So.
But you're not riding down that same unmarked path that you wrecked on. Please give me at least that much.
Well, it wasn't even my fault. I was literally going down a tunnel to head home, and some jackass thought it was a cool idea to block the tunnel with a big ass boulder, because I go late at night sometimes, and I'm sure I made a lot of noise. The bike was loud, and so through their backyard, I'm sure they would hear the bike. So some jackass decided to put a big ass boulder and block the tunnel, hoping I wouldn't go through there no more. But I mean, I hit the stupid ass boulder going about 40-50 miles an hour. So I mean, that 10 and too low for me.
All I wanted was a simple, I haven't went through that tunnle at night anymore. He can't even give me that.
And this is literally a straight line, so I mean, shit happens.
And now, looking at Combate America's fight deal, starting here with Erick Sanchez, and this is the unofficial kickoff to the Latrell's Alpha Male rivalry I'm going to inform you guys about. I believe the two gyms are going to meet up about 3 times here over the next 2 months. So that not known, what did you know about Erick Sanchez though?
Shit, I mean, he's got decent stand-up, mediocre, throws 1-2s. I'm sure he's improved. He's still pretty green. I believe he's only been fighting professional for 2 years, but I never underestimate anyone. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna smash him. I'm gonna get a knockout like I always do. I have fucking 9 out of 10 knockouts. So I mean, don't expect me not to tag him.
Looking at it, there's a lot of guys that are getting opportunities, and it's taken you a long time. Are we seeing the aggression come out of you now for having had to wait your turn so long?
I mean, I've always been pretty aggressive. I mean, I'm sure you can see it in my fights. I mean, shit, I go in there and I leave it all on the line. But yeah, it's a little frustrating. But I mean, I had my shot at tough, even though it was a weight class up. But you live and you learn. I mean, I'll be back. I'll be around.
And then getting this deal, knowing that you're going to be on UFC Fight Pass, another place where there'll be a lot more eyes on you. Is that, do you have any thoughts on that, being on a UFC Fight Pass now venue?
It's pretty cool. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna see me, and I'll open a lot of eyes once I'm putting hands out there. I believe it's gonna be great sponsor opportunities, and I'll be getting paid a lot more.
And again, with the promotion, they have that definite market that they are going towards here in the Latino audience. You fit right into that.
Yeah.
What do you think about the way they're marketing and branding their product?
I mean, it's pretty cool. I really like them. I just wish I could have been on the poster this one. I'm damn co-main event, and I don't even think me or Eric are on it. But it's all right. It's not bad. I'll be on the next one though. I promise you. After I get this knockout.
And then you have to tell us what it's like talking to Alberto Del Rio. Not many MMA promoters are high-caliber professional wrestlers too, so that's definitely something that this promotion's bringing a wow factor and getting attention in ways that other people aren't. What do you have planned for the fight? What do you think this one turns into? Do you think it's going to be the striking matchup you've been looking for, or like always they're going to...
No, I'm going to hit him and he's gonna shoot. Same old story, man.
Same old story. Now, as you grow, as you progress, what have you been looking to work on?
I've just been working to be, all around better MMA artist. I work on everything daily. I work on my jits, wrestling, takedown defense, striking. I'm always looking to improve. I'm always trying new shit.
And with it being 2017, the unified rules of MMA have seen a bunch of changes. Has that been anything that you as an athlete, as a fighter, have taken a look at or concerned yourself with?
You gotta pay attention more at the rules meeting. Back then, I just put on my headphone and go, yeah, I've heard this 1,000 times. But yeah, I honestly like it. That my one hand's touching the mat bullshit. I believe that plays into my favor a lot.
And then also they're counting devastating strikes. There's a heavy, intensity on counting heavier strikes now, so that also bodes into obviously what you do, Mr. Knocking everybody out.
Yeah, I mean it'll be good if I ever get to a decision, and it'll play in my favor for sure.
And also the business world, MMA, it's growing. Do you have any other thoughts on what you're seeing out here in the landscape?
Not too much. I mean, like our gym's growing. we're always looking to improve. I feel like me fighting for a Hispanic promotion is gonna open up a lot of doors for me, just because of my heritage and the way I carry myself. I mean, wait till you see my walkout. It's gonna be cool.
And then thinking about the gym, help me articulate how robbed Jordan Espinosa was last week. Did you get to watch the fight, CES 41?
I didn't get to watch the fights, unfortunately. I've heard though.
You've heard, right?
Yeah. I mean, I feel for him, but he needs to be a lot smarter and fight at his own weight class. He's a great training partner of mine, but going up to 35, that's like me going up to 55 and go having me. They're bigger, they're stronger. It's a different ballgame. The sport's so evolved, and we got such talented people out there that it's hard to give up 10 pounds.
There's been a lot of emphasis on weight cutting and a lot of talk of people fighting closer to their natural weight class. Do you see a day where stuff like that happens, where you end up being a 55er or just not having to cut those extra couple pounds?
It's possible. I mean, shit. I struggle to make 45s, but it'd be nice to just fight at what we walk around at. But like, shit, wrestling. How long has wrestling been around for? And they still haven't got that under control. I don't ever see an end to weight cutting. I truly don't.
And at 45, you don't feel too depleted fight day?
No.
Nah. Look at the smile. He was like, come on now.
Nah. I mean, it's a science, I've been fighting for a long time. I consider myself a vet, and I've got my weight cut down to a science, and I nail it every single time. Shit, all I need is 4 hours and get 10 pounds off.
And how big of a pain in the ass in that, journey was it to get where you feel comfortable with the science that you've put together?
It's been a long time, but fuck, man. Honestly, it's the closest thing to death you'll ever feel, I promise you. If people complain about not eating, they ain't cutting weight right. Shit, when I'm cutting weight, I don't even imagine food. I don't care about food. I mean, it's all water. It's like thirst, Shit, man, if hell's gonna be 10 times worse, I don't want to be there, Shit.
Is that what you're picturing, that there's worse things and that's how you manage through some of this? Is it just a way of defeating another mental hurdle?
I just look at it as my job, I have to make weight. I'm not going to miss weight. I've never missed weight in my life, and I never will. And I just think that if you can't make the weight, then you got to go up, Lift some weights and put some size on it. You feel too small, but if you can't make the weight you're at, go up.
You sign that contract, you make that agreement, and for you, it's pretty, your name means a lot then.
Yeah. Guaranteed. You're only as good as your word, I say.
Andres Quintana, is it going to be different fighting on a Thursday?
Yeah. I'm kind of happy because I'm going to be in LA. I'm going to try and stay till Sunday.
How does that set up your week? Have you thought about it? Do you then start your weekly preparations a little sooner? Does this change anything?
2 days sooner, Bump everything back 2 days. Nothing too drastic. So it's just going to come faster.
Andres Quintana, thank you for the time, sir.
Thank you, man.